Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making strawberry jam. I've probably made this recipe 100 times and I'm going to do it again today. I want you to see my strawberries. I already have them washed and sliced. Look at there. Beautiful. What I'm going to have to do is measure them. For every 8 cups of strawberries, you need 8 cups of sugar. I know that sounds like a lot of sugar, and it's not for diabetics. It's not for anybody who's on a diet. It's strawberry jam. It's for people who enjoy strawberry jam. Gonna use this little handy dandy, whatever it is, and you simply pick it up. And what I do is I just lay them to the side and let them cool just a little bit. So that's 12 jars I have there. That's super duper hot. Those are 1/2 pint jars. Turn them around so you can see them a little better. Those are 1/2 pint jars. And this is 1/4 pint jars. I have 12 of these and I have 12 of these. I don't know how many I'm going to fill, but I'm going to do the 1/4 pint jars first. So I'm going to go ahead and put them down here in the water and let them sterilize. The water's already boiling, so I'm just going to let them sterilize for 15 minutes. Some people put their jars in the oven to sterilize them. I don't know why. I've always been afraid of that. And some people have a little fancy dancy sterilizing doohickey. But I kind of like boiling mine like this. This is the way my mama did it. This is the way I'ma do it. Anyway, so we have those 12 in there sterilizing. It's going to take about 15 minutes. And after that, inside this colander, we have the lids and the rings. And once I take those jars out, I'm just going to sit this whole thing down in there and let that boil for 15 minutes to sterilize that also. Okay, I also want to go back and let you know why I referenced 8 cups earlier. I said that every 8 cups of strawberries, we're going to use 8 cups of sugar. So every cup of strawberries, you use 1 cup of sugar. But I normally make a maximum of 8 cups of strawberry jam at a time. So I'm going to measure out 8 cups. But before I measure out, I usually will grind or pulverize mine a little bit in the blender. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 8 cups and I'll be back. Okay, and right here, I have about 8 cups of pulverized strawberries. And what I'm going to do now is just pour them directly into this pot. I'm going to use the same pot for cooking. Then I've pre-measured 8 cups of sugar. And I'm not going to put it all at one time. Okay. Gonna put that amount in. I'm going to get it all stirred in. And let it heat. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take these jars out of the water. They've been boiling for 15 minutes. Get it all stirred in here. Okay. Okay, let's stir this a little more. And I'm going to go ahead and add the remainder of the sugar. That's going to be 8 cups of sugar. And then right now, I have my burner on low high, and this is a gas burner, so.
Hey guys, it's paused.
Go on.
Hi everyone. Hi everybody. This is name. This is Amy, and this is Mama.
I think they know this is Mama. This is a chicken dealer, egg dealer. Okay, it's coming to a boil. We're going to stir this, and we're going to turn it down a little bit. It's a little tedious getting them out, so I'm going to let them. Okay, let it sit here and drain. I want that to be a little bit closer to my jars, so I got this off now, but I'm going to keep this because I'm going to put them back in here and give it a water bath to seal the jars. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep stirring. I'm going to turn it down. Now, guys, next I'm going to add the pectin, which is the Sure Gel. I'm just going to add 1 package of it for now. I'm just going to sprinkle it all around in here.
She has a black jacket and black pants.
Who?
Like I have.
Who?
Look at this girl.
Oh, okay.
She has the same thing outfit as Vita.
Huh. I'm going to turn this one back up a little bit. I just didn't want it to boil over. See, it's cooking because it's getting darker. And I got a couple little tricks I'm going to show you. When it comes to a boil again, I'm going to skim some of that foam off. and the foam is perfectly good. So I'm going to skim it off and I'm going to put it in this little container and eat some with some biscuits tomorrow morning.
It won't let me play the game.
Yeah.
It won't let me play games.
Well, I can't help you right now, my darling, because I'm busy.
You have to take a picture and show me.
And there's nothing wrong with leaving this foam in here and pouring it in the jar. That's the way my mom did when she was little. Not when she was little, when I was little and she was canning or making some preserves. But what I'm doing is just skim it off, just to make it aesthetically pleasing. I am going to be selling this jam at the Juneteenth celebration in our square. They're going to have a Juneteenth celebration. I'm a vendor, so I'm going to be selling this along with some blackberry jam, pear jelly, pear jam, pickled okra, and pickled string beans. I don't can't remember what else. Blueberry. Have some blueberry jam. I'm going to be selling that. So if anybody is local, why don't you come on out to the Juneteenth celebration? I'm going to let this cook a little bit more. Okay, back to jam. This child gonna make me burn my jam trying to help her download the ding dang Roblox.
Really ruined this.
Okay, so I've gotten most of the foam out of here, but not all of it. What I'm gonna do right now is just for a little more pectin, I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Coming back to a boil. Next, to get a little more, excuse me, a little more of this foam off, I'm gonna add a couple pats of butter. Hmm. Let that cook a little bit more. I wish I had some biscuits now. Eat some of this jam hot because it is delicious. Let me burn my mouth for a minute just to taste it. Woo, woo, woo. This is good. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, buddy. Now at this point, I got one more trick. I've been having a wet saucer frozen in the refrigerator all day. So I'm going to get a little bit of that drizzle on here and I'm going to let it flow down. Then I'm going to wipe across that. See, then if it stays clear, nothing else flows down in the middle of it, that means it's ready. It's ready to jar. So that is what I shall do. No, ma'am, I'm not done. I'm going to turn the jars face up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do these first ones, these little ones first. I have my little handy dandy, whatever that is, strainer.
You don't know what that is?
I do know what it is. I said Emmy doesn't know what it is. I said Mom knows what it is, but Emmy doesn't know what it is.
I do know what it is.
Uh-uh.
You know
So I'm
what
gonna give
that
this one more quick good stir.
Put it over the cup, and when you put water, if you don't want it to spill, you just pour it into that thing, and then it will go down as the water.
You're absolutely right.
Duh! Kids sometimes know stuff.
Kids sometimes know stuff.
Yeah,
I thought they all the time know stuff.
all the time. Yeah, that's right.
See, pouring that in.
Why are them so little?
Go,
Why are them
go,
so little?
go over to the next one. I'm gonna do some bigger ones too, but
I know that.
okay. Now I'm gonna switch over to the 1 cup size. Okay. I think we got all of that. So there's my jam. Here are the lids. One, two. Hmm. One lid. Yeah. Okay. So I have these on, and when this water starts to boil, I'm going to go ahead and put these back into a water bath, and let them sit for another 15 minutes to seal. Okay. I'll be right back. While I'm waiting for it to come to a boil, I did want to show you that I have just a towel down here at the bottom, just to act as a little cushion for the jars. So I put one of those down at the bottom. Okay, so the water is just beginning to boil. I'm going to sit these in there. Yeah. Okay, so I got them all situated in here. Let you get a little closer look. And I'm going to give them about 15 minutes to boil. Okay, guys, while the jars are still boiling, I just want to show you what my labels are going to look like. I'll put those on tomorrow morning once the jars cool down. So this is what they look like. We're going to go ahead and get these out. Okay, guys, there we go. I got 6 half pints, and I got 12. I guess that's 1/4 pint, 2 ounce jars. Um, and I got about this much more strawberries left, so I'm gonna make another batch tomorrow morning. But I did want to show y'all, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning once these jars are cool, and show you how I label them. Okay, we'll be back then. Good morning, guys. I'm not gonna be before you long. I just want to show you that the jars have cooled. Look at my beautiful strawberry jam. And I started putting the labels on. I've put the labels on the small ones. So I thought I'd show you guys how I put the labels on. Remember yesterday when I was, before I put them in the boiling water to seal, I said we got to put the rings on, but we're not going to put them on tight because I take them back off. And see, this is sealed, so that's not a problem taking them off. And I made these labels, just made them on my computer. And I'm going to just stick them onto the lid. Then I put the ring back on. And I tighten it. Okay. So there we go. We have a whole batch of strawberry jam. Um, I am going to make another batch because I have more strawberries. I probably got at least this much more. I'm not going to record that. I just wanted to show y'all how I make the jam. And how I label it. I just wanted to show you all how I make the jam and how I label it. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and I hope it's easy to follow for you. If you like my content, please comment, subscribe, and like my page. I appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.